Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to start a new series, that is 100 days on LeetCode. So from today we are going to continue 100 question on LeetCode. So today we are going to solve a problem of the day, that is Pascal's triangle. So let's see the solution. So I have two solutions. I'll try to explain my best. So let's get started to the screen. So as you can see, so this is given as a Pascal's triangle, formation of Pascal's triangle. So top layer is always one. Then for top second layer is start with 1 and also end with 1. All the layers will start with 1 and end with 1. So the next element, suppose in third row we go to the second element. If I want to form new element, I can see, I can, if I add 1 plus 1, it will become 2. Then start and end will be 1. Now 1 is there in starting, then I want this element, so I can add this and this. Now 2 plus 1, that is 3. Now this 2 plus 1, that is 3. Similar all the way. So there are two ways to solve this problem. So first is there are multiple ways actually. So I'll solve this question with two ways. First is Pascal's triangle using mathematics. Second we are going to use coding. Like if I want to solve this, I'll call previous row and add this element for this element. So first this is optimized, and we are going to also optimize mathematical one. So let's understand the deep in what is Pascal's triangle. So as you can see, so this is a basic structure of Pascal's triangle. So you have first layer, okay, you have first layer. In first layer you have one element. In second layer you have two elements. In third layer you have three elements. In fourth layer you have four elements. Are you understanding the relation? In fourth row, fourth layer you have four elements: 1, 2, 3, 4. So my plan is, if I start from scratch, let's I don't know what is Pascal's triangle, I'll start from very basic. I don't know what is Pascal's triangle, but I can see each layer has like, if I'm in first row, first layer, it have one element. If I'm in second layer, I have two elements. So can I say that if I need fifth layer, it have 5 elements. For each element I can run a loop. Okay, now if I want to create 5 layer, if I want to create a 5 layer, so what I'll do, I'll run a loop till 5, starting from 1 and ending in 5. So like this is first layer, second layer, third layer, fourth layer. Now let's come to the formula of Pascal's triangle. So Pascal triangle made up of this NCR. Okay, now the best part is we can directly put the indexing here, like it's like directly for us, but it means NCR means generally if you want to solve the first layer, it means you have to n minus 1 CR minus 1. It's the, like, if you are solving for the first layer, it's the mathematical term, don't look into that. But for us it will be like indexing C of like which element it is. So we can say like first, if I want like if in fifth layer I want third element, I can say indexing of fifth will be, layer of fifth will be 4 minus what is the indexing of this, 2. So yeah, for this element we can say it will be 4C2. This will be the output of this. If we solve this, we'll get the 6 as an answer. If you want, you can expand it. Like if you want to expand, you will have to do 4 into 3 into 2 into 1. Now now we have to 4 minus 2 ka factorial, then 2 factorial. Now 2 factorial directly cancel. Now it has a 2 factorial, which is 2. I'll cut it, 3 to the 6. Answer is 6. And as you can see in table, answer is 6. So first method is this. We are trying to solve using this. So let's get started. So I'll code it for you guys, so I can directly code. So first what we'll do, we'll directly for I in range. So I will be as I showed you. So for I in range, so I will be this part, indexing. Okay, then we'll go again, and for I in range till num rows as per the question. Now we already have a, now we want a, like we have to append and we have to give a nested list. So we'll create an answer list, and in this list we'll append a Pascal row. So we each time we are going to append this row, this one. So I am creating this row. So this is Pascal underscore row. You can say this. For now we are like taking as a Pascal row. Now for like I create. Now suppose I'm in third layer. Now third layer have 3 elements, so I have to create each an element. So I can say I'll explain you. So if third layer have 3 elements, so third layer have 3 elements, so I can run a second loop, that is nested loop, to each and every element. Yeah, so we'll do that for ij in range till kahan tak, because it's starting from 0, so we'll run till I plus 1, because we also have to cover 0 indexing now. Okay, so basically most of the part is almost done. Now we just have to append the value in Pascal Triangle. So suppose if I have to append this value, so let's suppose in third layer I have to append the first value. So first value will be 3c0, sorry, in third layer. So third layer ka indexing kya hoga? Second. So 2c0, that is 2. Sorry, that is 1. Okay, sorry, that was my mistake. That is 1. Okay, so we'll append the value. Okay, value equals to what? Now factorial of what? Factorial of indexing. What is the indexing? I divided by this is basically NCR formula, combination formula, and will fact. Okay, we'll have to, let's say just for now we'll say factorial as a fact divided by I minus j, okay, multiply by factorial of j. Sorry. Okay, now try to observe this part. Just simply observe this part, what we are doing. It's not very complex, it's very simple. Just observe this. So I applied a basic NCR formula as I mentioned there. As you can see, I just applied this formula like this one. Okay, nothing very complex, just applied NCR formula. Now as you can see, currently we don't have any factorial, so we have to create a function which will return factorial of a number. Okay, so what we'll do, we'll define a factorial of n. Okay, and I'll quickly code. If you don't know how to code a factor, you can watch my videos, or you can go to YouTube and search for it. You find multiple videos about this. Okay, so now I have to append the value to the Pascal's row. So we quickly do that, append what? Value. Now okay, so value is uploaded. Now if you go, now we successfully created this part. So suppose I successfully created one, so I have to return the answer in nested array. So sorry, nested list. Okay, so I'll exit the loop here and append this to answer or final. Append what? Pascal's row. And here, yeah, and if I just return ANS answer, and we'll try to run the code, and we got an error. Let's see what's the issue. So okay, fact is not defined. So the issue is fact is not defined, so I just did a misprint here. So we'll run the function here, and our answer is okay. It going to into infinite loop. Let me check the issue. So we have to do here 0. Again, my fault, sorry. So as you can see, our answer is accepted. Yeah, it's accepted. We'll submit it, but its time complexity is very high, so I'll show you why. So yeah, our answer is submitted, but it take almost 30 milliseconds. That is like a lot, because the only constraints have 30, so that's why we are not getting TLE. But if we constraints are higher, we'll absolutely getting a TLE. So for each and every row, it's like a calling recursion again and again. To optimize this, we'll use dynamic programming. I'll create an, let's optimize this code. If I already explained dynamic programming in my previous video, you can watch that. If I in DP sorry, you have to do n here. Okay, so I optimize this program using dynamic programming. If I submit this, it will give you 0 millisecond. Now this code is 100% optimized. This is method number 1. Now we'll try to solve this question with method number 2. Okay, so now we'll try to solve this question with using method number 2. So this question is Pascal Triangle, so a previous question. So we'll do this question using like a simple method. What we'll do, we'll call this element. For this element we'll use previous list and try to and add these elements 1 and 2, that will give us 3, and 2 and 1, that will give us 3. So we'll directly use this, so no need to use a factorial and NCR method. You can directly do this. This method is also optimized, so I'll quickly do this. So we know that if num of rows equals to 0, so we have to return empty list. Sorry. Okay, so now let's create a result array that is empty for now. So if level is 1, so level is 1, that will return this answer, because like if level 1 have only one element, so we can directly append it. For now we'll use for I in range 1 to num. So okay, so 1 is already covered, so like first layer is already covered. If like length of 1, number of row equals to 1, so it will not pass this, then it will only run this, because loop is not passed, because it start from 1 to n, so it will not run. So okay, so previous row. So currently for making new array, we have to like previous array. Like if I'm creating third layer, I need to take help of second layer. So I have to take old underscore array. Now old array will be the last array added into nested array, result array. So we can say result minus 1. So minus 1 means last element of array. So last array is array. Actually this is a nested array, so last array is our array. Okay, so new row will be like if we are creating third row, we are creating a new array, that is like 0. In starting it will always have 1, so there we already put a 1. Okay, now we are also creating another loop. So like third row have 3 elements, so we are creating a loop for that value for j in range. Okay, so length of old array, so like previous. So what we are doing here, so length of old array minus 1. So if I for j in the range, okay, so what I'm doing, I'll like show you. So here I have 3 elements, but in next array I only need 2 elements. Okay, so 1 in 1 already we know, first and ending will be 1 1. We already know first, like starting and ending will be 1 1 in Pascal Triangle. I need only 2, means previous have 3 elements. Now I only fill 2 elements using that 3 elements. Now let's next array. So it have 4 elements. How many? 4 elements. But I only need help of 3. Like I only need to fill 3 elements using the help of that array, like adding these. So what we'll do, we'll use previous element ka length minus 1. So length of array, old array minus 1. Okay, nice. Okay, now what's the value? So like if I want to append these 3, what I'll do, new underscore array dot append. So what was the value? If I want to like add the 3, if I want to add 3 at this position, I want to add this element plus this element. So I can say old underscore array plus j plus old, now j plus 1. Like if I want that 3, I have to ij, that j is like previous element, so previous indexing ka j plus 1, that is 3. So old array underscore array j plus 1. So that's the new element, that's the R3. If I want 3, I'll add previous plus next element of that previous array. So I'll append this array is already appended. Now after the append, I'll again append 1 to the ending, new underscore array dot append 1 for the ending. Okay, so now I'll exit the loop, and I'm sorry, I also have to append this to result. Append what? New array, new underscore array. Now I'll return result, and we'll run this code. Let's see. Yeah, code is accepted. Let's try to submit it. So if you have any confusion, you can go through like description. I explained each and every steps in this description, and still you have any doubts, you can reach out to me. Okay, so visit to codesim.in, so I'll help you there. So yeah, that's it for the day. Thank you so much, and keep learning. Bye.